Good morning. Oh, good morning, Melissa Jade. First off, I wanted to say thanks to Jessica for getting Alanis Morissette stuck in my head for the day. I really appreciate the hell out of that one. Which, by the way, we're marking probably about the anniversary where I got my very first CD, actually, there's two of them. Number one, numero uno, was Christmas. It was Jagged Little Pill, Alanis Morissette, which is what I was jamming out in the shower today. Because the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. God, such a good album. Hey, late for a date. Hope your Christmas was well. So yes. Hey, Mom. Do you remember buying that album for me for the very first time? With its explicit lyrics of a feminist. No wonder why. Well, I don't know if I'm a feminist or not. Would you say that? Hello, everybody. Good morning, Angie, Jameson, Missing in Life, Lori, Siren, hello, Kimmikins. Wow. And by the way, and you guys will not regret this recommendation. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the first motion picture, the back in the 90s. Great soundtrack. It's got the song Free Ride on there. It's got some Red Hot Chili Peppers on there. Good stuff. Wow. Hello, Samantha. Hey, Sassy Pinky. You're surprised. Well, back then they put the explicit lyric warning on, the packages of the CDs, but I don't think people really paid attention to that or really knew what it was at the time. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, gather around because now that Christmas is over, I hope you're happy with yourselves.
No, no, chance, no, no, dance, no, chance, no, dance, no, chance, give me second chances.
That's so cool!
I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My
Good morning. Good morning, Crafton and Kim. Good morning, Rosaline. Hey, Rosaline. This is just for you. This is an inside joke between me and Rosaline. Rosaline, back the fuck up. Was I good? Oh, I wish you could have seen my face, but we're about to drive by Nicole Kissinger Park. You know the drill. Signal might drop. Yada, yada, yada. Anywho, good morning, Sarah. German lady, I love you. Tia, hello, love you. I want you to notice something. Now, this is something you're not just going to notice on the internet. Okay, now you're going to notice this in the world because today is December 26th, 2021, and this year has almost been put into a laid rest. Rest in peace, 2021, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. This year has been a pain in my left testicle. You feel me? Now, hey, ask your bartender. You will notice, but I want you to be extra careful and observant. You will notice that now it's the day after Christmas, okay? Now listen, sad but true, and I really want you to go out into the world or observe your own behavior. Hey, Aussie True Crime, because now that Christmas is over, you don't have to rush or go buy anybody presents anymore. Hell, you don't even have to look good if you don't want to because you're not meeting up with anyone. You already did that, right? You did it yesterday or the day before, probably. If you can stand your families. Now, today it is a National Hangover Day because lots of people get loaded on Christmas. Hello, Jan Rocks. But one thing you will notice is people are going to go back to their default character of morality, and that is being an asshole. Now, this will continue until Thanksgiving of 2022. Do not let Valentine's Day fool you. The only reason people are nice on that day is so they can get a piece of ass. Maybe a couple pieces of chocolates melted on top of that ass as well. You feel me? Love you, Ashley. Will you be my Valentine? Now, fake season is over. right? You will notice this on the internet. People are going to get back to dragging each other. People are going to get back to their boxing matches, their celebrity death match, drug out fight outs, and this is going to last again until Thanksgiving of 2022 now. Okay? You wait, wasn't it you that just said, Melissa, you don't like chocolate, do you? Oh my God! Oh, do you guys ever do that? By the way, I'm only reading stoplights, but I just ran over a fucking squirrel. Not not a live one. I would have slammed on my brakes and risked my life over the squirrels. But you guys ever see roadkill in the road and you listen? You have to run it over a second or third or fourth time. You don't know if it's suffering down there. I just ran it over. Sorry, Mr. Squirrel. You know what I like, Melissa? I like laxative chocolates. Anyone a fan of laxative chocolate laxatives? So by the way, if you want to get out of Christmas next year, good stocking stuffer. I'll tell you that right now. Just blend it in. Do it for Easter too. Just blend it in with all the others. Anyone a fan of chocolate laxatives? I sure am. You want a flat tummy? Wow. That'll do the trick. Okay? Now, you think you can just have one chocolate laxatives, but I go with multiple because they're so delicious. That's the danger. Hello, pecan. Oh my God, I was just talking about When Harry Met Sally. You want a piece of my pecan pie? Pecan pie. Should have stopped and put a party hat on. Chocolate is... Wait a minute. Is chocolate a natural laxative in its own right? Oh my... Because the caffeine, I guess, would stimulate your bowels, right? Chocolate lax is like Drano for you. It's so good, though, guys. Like, I need to go buy me some more chocolate laxatives. Anyways, hello, Jets mom. Back to asshole season. Ooh, I like that, Rosaline. Pay attention to how you are reacting and responding to the negativity that tries to come your way and let it go. That is beautiful. Yeah, I've never tried a coffee enema. I heard those are pretty effective as well. Ashley, if you could go ahead and get on that, put it on a shopping list and archive it for me, I'd appreciate that. Okay. Tapioca is a big poop stimulant. Wow, I didn't know that. So is so is cigarettes. You know, like that. I don't smoke normally, but first cigarette of the morning, feel me? With coffee. Oh yeah, you'll be doing that run. Anyways, we're not talking about the runs right now. We're talking about getting back into the season of the asshole, which lasts from the end of December until the beginning of November each year. Now, when I get to a stoplight, I'm going to check, but hit a 1 if you had a fake ass Christmas. And what I mean by fake is, do you guys run into anybody fake for Christmas this year? If so, I mean, you don't have to dox your family members or whoever it was, but who was it? Anybody piss you off at the Christmas party? Huh? Pistachios are good to get going. Wow, I'm learning a lot of new stuff about laxatives. Ooh, someone's fasting. Fasting would be healthier. Your coworkers decided to give you payback and put a whole... Oh, no, they did not. I'm late for a date. They put laxatives in your shit. Wow. Nothing worse than having to run at the office, right? I'll tell you that right now. All of it's fake for you, Jenna? I'll tell you right now, I had a really, really beautiful Christmas. I really do love Christmas. I don't like the hype around it. I don't like the bull crap and the fakeness. And I'm not talking about my family, by the way, because the majority of time we had our get-togethers, it was my immediate family and nobody was fake. Actually, matter of fact, people normally started fights. Fake family you just cut off. Good for you. But it's just like when I sit here and I complain about Christmas all the time, I'm talking about just the hype and the fakeness around it. And the people that will go out of their way to be rude to people in the grocery stores or cut you in line or just be incredibly not self-aware of themselves. And it's all for one purpose. It is so that they can show up at that Christmas party with their face painted up like a little whore and their little halter top. You're nothing but a little slut, Sybil Ann Dorset. We know you're a little slut. No, I'm not. I am a Puerto Rican lady, senor. We know you're a little slut, Sybil Ann. Sorry, I had to go on a superstar rant. But you know what I'm talking about. We all have got one or two of them at the Christmas parties. Or maybe you're that person. You know, you have to have your hair just right. You probably starved yourself a couple days or the weeks prior to Christmas just so that you look the best at the Christmas party. You have the best gifts, and then you have to brag about your life and be like, oh my God, yeah, Johnny's back in college again, got a full scholarship. He's going to be a doctor and blah, blah, blah. Just so you can brag at a Christmas party. Feel me? Hey, in her 30s, happy Sunday. Hold on a minute. I'm at a stoplight now. Hey, Sky Maiden, I was just thinking about you this morning, actually. You're glad Christmas is over. You don't have to buy gifts. Well, and that's the thing is you don't have to buy gifts. I mean, yeah, if you have children and stuff, but I say this over and over. Why should you have to buy a gift or like have to stress out about sending cards to people that you don't ever talk to? I used to do that. I used to get like packages of cards, like the 100 pack, you know, and make sure that every single person that I knew got a fucking Christmas card just to know that they're going to do the same thing I do is as soon as they open it up, not only are they going to throw it in the trash, but they're going to rip it the fuck up first because of the aggression that Christmas brings. That Christmas spirit is nothing like it used to be. Yeah, cotton candy Christmas is, I mean, it is one of my favorite holidays. I love the lights. I love all of that stuff, but it is completely lost. I mean, it hasn't lost its meaning to me because, I mean, I can be perfectly happy no matter what I do on Christmas and be content. But if you gave me the choice to show up at a party where there's a bunch of fake ass bitches bragging about themselves or to be completely by myself, I'd choose option number 2. Hey, Aristocrat. Hey, Mrs. Portland. Miss Portland, this is just for you. Miss Portland, I hope you had a fucked up fucking ass Christmas. Merry Christmas, asshole. Ooh, it's snowing. No, it's not snowing here. No, I'm in Denver, Colorado, and I mean, we really haven't had a lot of snow. Welcome, Tammy. We haven't had any snow this year except when I was sleeping. It snowed and then it melted by the time I woke up, I think like a week or two ago. It's different than growing up. Well, it is, and I feel like Christmas is more for the like children these days. But here's for example, okay? And listen, if you're one of these people that do this, more power to you, but fucking knock it off. Did you know that I have been downtown almost every day of my life? And I'm downtown yesterday, okay? And you have the entire, like, I see families walking around together, multiple. We're not just talking a wife and a husband and then 2 kids. We're talking about grandma. We're talking about grandpa. We're talking about their third aunt. These people are walking around in packs of at least 20 to 25 people, and they're not paying attention to where they're going in the road, and they're taking pictures together standing in the middle of the fucking street outside that big-ass Christmas tree that's downtown Denver, and they don't give a damn if they get hit by a car or not. Hello? Do you want a tire print on your face for Christmas or not? Wow. They do walk around in packs, Kimmikin, and they don't. This is the problem. You would think when more than one people come together that their brains would operate and they would travel in a group more safely and effective. They don't do that shit. It's like they completely turn their brains off. Okay. And they don't pay attention to what the hell they're doing. Oh, you know how many people I've almost hit in the street because they're standing in the middle of the street taking a selfie in front of a fucking Christmas tree? What the fuck, all? I've always wanted to visit Denver. It's on your bucket list. Yeah, Watt's house is a real big tourist attraction. Wow. So if you're one of those people, whatever, but it's just, I'm so glad it's over because, listen, And listen, you see those people wearing like matching sweaters and all that kind of stuff. It's cute, but why don't you wear matching sweaters the rest of the year? Why do you only do it on Christmas? Okay, you see that those couples walking around and they're so cute and they're wearing matching Christmas sweaters and all of that, or maybe the whole family is. It's like, bitches, if you loved each other that much, you would match all the fuck year round. You feel me? Why you only doing it on Christmas, huh? You trying to get something out of somebody? What the hell is your motive? What's your end game, motherfuckers? Oh, you got a bunch of new coloring books. Oh, that's fantastic. You hate all the restaurants are closed. Yeah, you know what I had yesterday for lunch? Sunflower seeds. And the fucking wasabi soy sauce fucking... pardon me, I'm cussing a lot today. Almonds. And I swear, you couldn't find any warm food anywhere downtown yesterday because it's all closed unless you want to be on a waiting list for 40 minutes. And I legit was tempted to eat out of a first aid kit from CVS because I'm tired of all their salty ass snacks. Okay? Your dog and you had matching jammies. Okay, that's freaking adorable. Okay? Dogs are off limits in this conversation. They could do whatever they want to on Christmas. Okay? Yes. I almost ate a Band-Aid. Holy shit. I was trying to highlight that. I hope I didn't just time out Melissa Jade. I walked around downtown all night trying to find warm food. Couldn't find it. Nowhere. Just CVS, and that's it. So I'm driving, right? And literally, I honked at this person they weren't taking a selfie. They were taking a picture. And you know what? Maybe they were like a random stranger that this family was like, hey, can you take a picture of us? You know, this person was standing and I honked at them and they looked at me like I was the problem. And you know what they did? They continued taking pictures before they moved out of my way. What the fuck? Can you imagine being at someone's funeral? Or, seeing an obituary pop up, you're like, oh my God, that's terrible. What happened to Louis? What happened to him? What happened? Oh, he was taking a fucking picture of some random family for Christmas in the middle of the street. Really? Well, Louis, fuck. Better luck next time, right? Hang on. I'm almost to a safe stop. I wanted to... Band-Aid would have stuck to your ribs. I used to be a gum swallower. When I was younger, I probably have tons of gum in my tummy. Hey, John of ooh. Merry Christmas, John of Oof. Thankful it's over. Now we could start our lives all over again. Till next year, right? Oh, trust me, I'm a honker, all right. I was honking away, Marie. Story of my life. You used to live here? Grand Junction, that's a pretty area. Very pretty area. Hello, Love Shack, Sarah. I hope you had a beautiful Christmas. Wads of gum stuck inside of people, you digest it. How long does it take to digest gum, by the way? I thought it was like 7 years, isn't it? I'm no medical doctor, but I thought it was like 7 or 10 years even. I wish it was colder this holiday, too darn hot. I'll take the heat any day. I don't care for cold weather anymore. The older I get, it affects my bones, and I'm just tired of it. And here in Denver, we have dry weather, like very dry cold. So your skin feels like a freaking sandpaper by the time you get home at the end of the night. Hey, Christy Jane. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. It's unreal enthused, huh? I get excited after Christmas is over because you don't have to... Listen, I love, okay? But just the cheesiness in the air. You guys know what I'm talking about? There's a fake cheesiness that's in the air around Christmas time. Hey, Kelly. And I don't like it. And the good part about it is tax time is coming up after Christmas. So all you people that blew all your money on people for Christmas, you'll get that money back and do the same fucking thing next year. Now, again, I'm not talking about presents for your kids because kids and Christmas, I mean, of course, they go hand in hand. And if you have kids, it probably makes it more that magical, good feeling of giving. But listen, I'm not going to feel obligated. All right. I have my own financial stuff going on in my world. And if I just don't do Christmas presents for yourself, if you have the money to do it, then do it. Why put yourself in the hole just to fucking buy somebody a present that you don't talk to but once per year? That shit needs to change. You feel me? If you swallow gum, rest assured that it won't take 7 years to digest. Your body can safely pass gum within a few days. Oh, and it'll make your insides minty fresh, depending on the type of gum that you choose to chew now. And by the way, I do want to say my parents always, my mom gets mad when I talk about Santa, and all that stuff. But I had wonderful Christmases as a kid, before and after Santa. And they were wonderful and magical and all that stuff. And we always were spoiled with presents. But I'm talking about just the bullshit of holidays in general. And we sit here on a daily basis all year round, and I'm guilty of cussing people out, fighting with people too. But again, you notice on YouTube specifically, people are back to their asshole ways just because Christmas has ended. And it's like, I'm going to throw some Joyce Meyer in your face right now. Joyce Meyer, for those of you who have kids, or maybe you're arguing with your husband or whatever it is, you will sit there and scream at your family and be like, oh my God, clean, or do this or do that, and be this nasty person or fight with people. But as soon as you get that knock on the door from a pastor or a neighbor, whoever it is, your attitude changes real fucking quick. And it's fake, oh, don't let the pastor know we were just fighting. Or, oh my God, hurry up and clean, tidy up the living room before I answer the door so they don't judge us. That's the same way Christmas is. It's, that one day per year where you could just like fake out shit. And hold on, I'm almost parked, you guys. I don't read while I'm driving. And it's just, that's the way we are in everyday life. There's a certain fakeness that people have to their attitude, their emotions, and oh my God, don't let so-and-so know that I was saying this, or I was angry, or don't let so-and-so know that I don't clean my house unless people come over to see it. You know what I'm saying? Same shit as Christmas. People, you tidy up your houses to have people over, which I think everybody does that. But it's like, why don't you fucking keep your house the way it was while people are invited to come over? Huh? Why are we starving ourselves for 5 days so we look like the best one at the Christmas party? Why did we get a colonic? Why did we eat chocolate laxatives to make our tummies flat? Fake, fake, fake. And another thing, hold on, I gotta open this gate. Another thing while I'm at it is, why would you want to spend, like, I understand people have big families. Maybe it's tradition for like the entire family to get together. But if you don't talk to them anyways, why would you want to spend a holiday with them? I understand some people fly in. Maybe it's the only time of year you could see each other, stuff like that. My God, that's loud. Sorry. But what's the point of that? Wouldn't you rather spend it with like people that genuinely care about you? I mean, that's truly why I love, for the most part, being with myself. And that's not just on Christmas. That's every fucking day of the year. I love hanging out with myself. I'm fun. I make myself laugh. I'm turned on. Like, I'm attracted to myself. I'm a fun, like, I could just hang out with myself all the time. So I'd rather do that shit on Christmas than to hang out with a bunch of fake assholes. Okay, I'm finally parking. Here we go. Okay. You never heard of fruit striped gum? Oh, it's amazing. Haven't had it in a long time, though. The real Christmas clean is the day after. Your house is comfy, cozy on Christmas, and every day. You just had your son and his girl. See, that's nice, Rinda. And look, I'm not judging you if you get together with your big families and stuff like that. If that's something you enjoy, then do it. My whole point of talking about this is, if you feel like you're getting out of your comfort zone just for any occasion, I don't care if it's Christmas, I don't care if it's prom, I don't care if it's your wedding day, or if you're attending a wedding. If you feel uncomfortable and you are outside of your comfort zone, then don't fucking do it. Your brothers and you do not get along. They're bossy. Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah. And they behave like they stepped into his shoes and as your father. Yes, it is amazing. Fruit Stripe. You had to call off the holiday get together this year. Yeah, my aunt, my whole family was going to be at our house, but my aunt got sick, so they had to reschedule. Um, you like the new year when it's all over and done. But see, why can't every day be over and done? You know what I'm saying? You stress yourselves out for Christmas. You exhaust yourself decorating. You exhaust yourself trying to figure out what to buy people. You exhaust yourself preparing to be fake uh, and what you're going to wear and all this stuff. It's like, it shouldn't be like that. Sandra made a comment that we should be able to put our differences aside. You struggle with that? I think we all struggle with that to a certain degree. Hey, Soul Survivor had the tattoo on the wrapper. Fruit stripe gum. I don't remember a tattoo being on the wrapper, but it's like the lined rainbow gum. Fruit stripe is amazing for 10. Yes, for 10 seconds, just like a juicy fruit. It's gonna move ya. Hits the spot and gets right to ya. Juicy fruit, the taste, is gonna move ya. You guys remember that commercial from like the 90s? But yeah, yeah, juicy fruit lasts not even a minute. Terrible. But what I was saying about your son just got on the bus to head home. Trot trot. Sorry. Till next time, right, Rinda? Double mint. I don't chew any gum except for sugar-free gum because it's bad for your teeth. And sugar-free gum cleans my teeth throughout the day. Chewing gum makes you hungry. That's odd. I think that doesn't the chewing sensation, like Alicia Silverstone always says this. If you guys are trying to like diet or whatever, because I'm a fast eater, I inhale my food. Like it's terrible. It's ridiculous. But did you know that if you take smaller bites or just a bite and you chew it for a long period of time, that chew is sending like a signal to your brain that you're eating and you're getting full. You kind of trick your body if you chew your food because the chewing sensation like is telling your body like, okay, I've chewed enough, now I'm full. Try it. Live long and prosper. You spent over 500 pounds, got your son birthday and Christmas this year for your son's birthday 2 weeks before Christmas. And then on Friday, it's New Year's Eve. 22 people. Oh my goodness, 22 people. What are some of your New Year's resolutions? You had pizza for Christmas dinner. It was just you and the kids. We'll fix it. Ham dinner for New Year's Eve. Our Polish tradition is to eat sauerkraut at like midnight or something like that. Never really understood what that meant. Chewing gum gives you gas because you swallow so much air. That makes sense, Courtney. That does make sense. Used to chew juicy fruit all the time. You moved to New Hampshire mountains to get away from most of your family. That's the way to do it, Rinda. Only a chosen few are invited up. That's the spirit. Being a firefighter paramedic had to inhale your food with a busy station that's hard to get out of. Absolutely, Lori. I know exactly what you mean. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. I feel ya. Story of my life when I'm at work. Your son and family complains about how long it takes for you to eat. See, most people complain. They're like, "Oh my god, did you even taste it?" Because I'm always eating on the go. I'm always in a hurry. You're fond of cert mints that would rather have certs over gum. Yeah, like I used to chew gum all day long, and I'll chew it always after I eat, and just have minty, fresh breath. But I'll usually stick the gum on the top of my cheek and not chew it, just like keep it there, and then I don't know, it's weird. It was a beautiful white Christmas. There, you didn't. That's wonderful. See, this is what I was talking about at the beginning of this live stream. Now that I can get to my point and I'm parked and see your responses, we make these new, like it's always at the end of the year, we make these new goals for ourselves. Like, I want to do this, I want to do that. And then it usually becomes forgotten by mid-January, if you even last that long. Excellent digestion. Yes, powder puff. Hey, Brittany, but on a daily basis, I mean, I make bad decisions all the time. Like, okay, I need to fix this. I need to fix that. And we shouldn't have to do it only around New Year's. You should want to better yourself on a daily basis. And I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, I'm not going to do this, which, by the way, I'm going to say to Natasha. I listen, I was in Jessica's stream this morning. Granny's watching, so I didn't even care to look. This woman the other day, she's a perfect example. She says, don't talk about me. I'm not going to talk about you. But then she went back to talking about people today, including myself. So, I mean, that could be a challenge. I challenge you, Natasha, to stick to your word, because you shouldn't have to continue on with that bull crap because you're going against what you said. Yeah, Siren, I mean, resolutions, there's a difference between a New Year's resolution and actually wanting change and continuing with it. And of course, if you're doing a diet, if you're sticking with the gym, no matter what it is, you're trying to make that change. But it's almost like you only are strict on yourself around the holidays. If you have that same strictness throughout the entire rest of the year, we probably would do better. And it's okay to fall and get back up. It is. Merry Christmas, Ruby. So I think it's important that every single day, even if you're messing up or, just totally screwing up what you said you were going to do at the end of the year, then that is bullshit. If you're not going to be strict with yourself, you got to be disciplined. You've got to be mean to yourself. Terrify yourself. You do New Year's goals, reasonable ones. Yeah, because why say you're going to do something if you're just saying it because it feels good around New Year's? That is why all of the gyms are crowded at the beginning of the year. Right after Christmas, you will see the gyms just blow up with people going in, not, having to wait for a treadmill to open up because it's like everybody is working off that Christmas weight they put on. They're starting their New Year's resolutions of dieting, losing weight, and that'll only last a couple of weeks after Christmas, and then it dies down again. Really make the change to really make a change, not just to say you have a resolution. Not only that, but why, again, it goes with the hype of Christmas. Everybody always says, oh, you guys, let's not fight. Let's wait till after Christmas to fight. Let's be peaceful. It's the peaceful time of year. I hate when people say that, because if you only feel like that one time per year, God, that's miserable. It's fake. Can't stand New Year's. It's bullshit. Make all of that's a good point, Marie. People usually make all those promises while they're drunk. Hey, I've been there multiple times. I know for sure. Oh, Jameson is a personal trainer the last 6 weeks. It's sad. So you know exactly what I'm talking about because you work in that field and you know that people sign up to get trainers or in shape. And then it's like, as soon as, they get it out of their system, they're like, we get lazy with the change we want. And it's bullcrap. We should not just have to try to get along with each other because it's Christmas time. That should be every fucking day of the year. And that's why because I was in Granny's watching chat and, someone comes in and says, oh, Natasha's over there talking crap about you and Siren. She does that all the time. She's going to continue to do that. There's nothing I can do to make her stop. That's how she is. Tasha Turdstain. Tasha Turdstain. But it just goes to show, and this is a person, I'm not going to go on a rant about Natasha, but this is a person who on a daily basis says people use her, they don't have content, any of that. But in my personal experience, just from watching her, she doesn't do anything else but argue with people or play other people's videos. I mean, I put the challenge out there for her to stick to what she says. She says, don't talk about me, I won't talk about you. Well, then prove to us that you can do that. Because I don't care to sit here and talk about her all the time. You don't drink? Yeah, drinking around the holidays can just make the depression worse as well. One can choose to change or make resolutions every minute of the day, not just at the beginning of the year. Just saying. Amen to that. This is exactly what I'm saying. You've been using Noom every day, even yesterday and Christmas Eve, trying to lose weight, and yeah, chocolate can get in the way. If Sarah makes a resolution, she just considers it a goal you'd like to meet. Yeah, and you don't have to beat yourself up. It is a huge depressant, alcohol. You don't have to beat yourself up over that nonsense, you know? If it's not reasonable and you're not ready, look, when you're ready to do a diet, you're going to naturally do it because you really are sick and fed up, not because it's Christmas time or New Year's. Natasha was pouting today about Siren claiming he deprived her of a week worth of Christmas super chats and stickers while posting a link to $800 PayPal fund. She's so greedy. Oh, God. I'm trying to think of something nice to say about that. It goes back to the golden rule. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Yeah, I think I just want to say that. I think that's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah. Life's too short to hold grudges. Move on to what brings you joy. Hey, Karen, I hope you had a good Christmas. If someone makes you choose, you don't choose the said person. Yep. Been on many ends of that situation for sure. It's the entitlement. How can you be so entitled to others' money? You didn't deprive her of anything. Her bullying got her self-reported. I'm going to leave it at this, and then I got to go in a second. But the whole reason that I weeks ago went to Natasha and told her I wanted to talk to her, you know, I didn't feel comfortable the way she drags people on a daily basis on her channel, or in my personal opinion, bullies them. And I wanted to tell her, you know, to let her know this is the reason I'm not coming to your channel. I love you, whatever, let's talk about it, but I don't agree with what you're doing. She snapped. She snapped on me. And it proved to me that I made the right decision, because the whole reason of why I wanted to leave and not go to her channel anymore was confirmed when she started doing the same thing to me. Dragging me. I didn't even see the part, but I've had multiple people tell me she put my picture up on the screen, judging my body and my looks and all this. And it's like, well, consider the source. But all because I wanted to be a truthful, honest friend and say, hey, can we talk about some things I don't agree with? And now, because of that, she's dragging people, myself, Siren, all sorts of stuff. And I hate the saying, oh, people show their true colors, but she truly has. And I'm really glad that I honestly went to her, because as soon as I did that, she let out a whole dam. She was building up in a dam, like a big water dam. All of her shit that she didn't like about me, which she confirmed she was saying behind my back. And she let that dam burst open as soon as it was safe for her to speak up of what she actually thought about me. So before I go, I'm just going to say, when you have somebody, a friend or anybody in your life, that brags about how open and honest they are, and they'll tell you exactly what's on their mind, Natasha will not do that. She will tell you what's on her mind and what she thinks. You will really know the honest opinion of what she truly thinks about you if you disagree with her or make her mad. Because then she's going to let it all come loose. And she'll say, I always thought Robbie was this, or I always thought Robbie, you know, all this horrible stuff. And it's like, well, why are you complaining about me being a bad friend if this is how you've always felt? Basically, you're publicly announcing that you've been fake to me that entire time. If you always thought Siren was creepy or obsessed with me or had a bad voice, or it's weird that he paints his face all the time, and then you sit there and say you felt sorry for him, no, you were being fake. Because somebody that sits there and brags and says, I'll tell you exactly what's on my mind, blah, blah, blah. No, you won't. Natasha never speaks her mind unless it persuades people to give her something she needs or unless she's mad at you. Really. If you're a friend to somebody, you tell them when there's an issue. You tell them when you have a problem with them. And that's exactly what I did to her. She failed to do that to me and many other people. So just like if I'm sitting here and I'm like, hey, Lokamai drives me crazy. But let's say this whole entire time we're friends, I'm talking shit behind Lokamai's back, saying how weird she is, which by the way, I'm just using this as an example. You're amazing. But all these things I don't like about you, and I'm never telling you. But as soon as Lokamai does something, maybe even disagree with me that I don't agree with, all of a sudden I'm going to let loose and be like, I always thought this about her and blah, blah, blah. That would make me fake. And that would make me a bad friend. Just like Natasha Cooper is a bad friend. So I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to be negative. But, hey, Lauren, Merry late Christmas. But I love you guys. And I hope you have a wonderful day after Christmas, the first day of the beginning of the rest of your life. It's always everyone that leaves. It's always fake. Yeah. And I mean, look at all the people that have left. And when it's that many people, you're the problem, not the people. And you'll hear her say it's not just me. That's why I don't even take it personal or care. She says it about everybody that leaves. I always thought that they were this, or no, you didn't, because you let them come on your panel on a daily basis. And I actually am going to leave it on this. I did hear her say, you think Robbie's going to let Siren up on his panel every day like she did? Well, I don't have the same style channel. I don't have panels daily. I usually like to be on my channel by myself. And when I have panels about stuff. But just because Siren's not going to be on my panel every day does not make our friendship any different than it already is. I don't need other people to carry, my channel or panel or whatever. But anyways, I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, and I will talk to you later.
No chance. No